Hey, so today we're going to talk about one question that we got from one of our community member. He asked me, look, Jason, I've got over a few thousand people who like my Facebook page, which I worked really hard in the past few years to gather, but when I post anything on my Facebook page, why am I reaching only so few of my friends? What is going on? I thought we gathered so many members or so many people who like our page, and whenever we post anything, they should be distributed to these people. Now, good question. In fact, you see, when it comes to Facebook advertising or Facebook marketing as a whole, in my opinion, there are quite a number of misconceptions or misunderstandings towards Facebook advertising that, in my opinion, if you don't get them straight, if you don't understand them right, it will actually stop you from doing better on Facebook advertising. Now, when it comes to this issue, which is you have X number of people who like your Facebook page. However, when you are posting anything, you're reaching so few or so little people. What is happening at the back? The first reason here we want to talk about, well, there are two things to cover here. First is we want to understand organic reach. The other thing that we want to understand is newsfeed algorithm. These two are interrelated. Now let's talk about organic reach. What do you mean by organic reach? Organic reach is, say for example, if you have got 1,000 people who like your Facebook page, okay? By any time when you post anything on your Facebook page, how many people are you reaching? Now, different page would have different so-called organic reach. Certain page would have better ones, certain page would have a poor ones, but the industrial standard is actually ranging from 1 to 5%, which means imagine you have 1,000 people who like your Facebook page. At any time when you post anything to your Facebook page, you're only reaching 10 to 50 people. How pathetic can that be? So you see, well, a lot of people actually are very angry. Why? You see, I mean, we have worked with certain pages that has got hundreds of thousands of fans, and they have spent so much effort and time and money into growing this community. At the end of the day, it is not happening. Why is organic reach so low? We need to understand what is the logic behind. Now, in order to understand the logic behind, we need to understand another thing, which is what we call the newsfeed algorithm. Now, newsfeed algorithm is an AI, artificial intelligence powered algorithm that works in the background, collecting all your behaviors on Facebook and off Facebook to determine what would you be interested in, so that it decides, the newsfeed algorithm decides what to appear in your newsfeed. Now, put it this way, your newsfeed is the place that you log into Facebook, whether you're on mobile, on desktop. That's the first thing that you see, what your friends eat for lunch, where your friends going for vacation, etc., blah blah blah. So this is your news feed here. Basically, that's where you consume information, and that's also where you consume advertisement. Now, put it this way, your news feed, I believe you already realized, your news feed is not a real-time feed, which means it is not the latest post that comes first. It is actually a curated feed, which means the newsfeed algorithm is working relentlessly at the back 24/7, collecting data on what are the things that you're interested in, and then they give you things, they show you things that you might be interested in. So now, why is Facebook doing this? Why is Facebook putting up this newsfeed algorithm? Because they want to maintain a consistent user experience. Now, put it this way, Facebook's most important product is us. You and me, the users. Why? Because they want you to keep coming back to Facebook so that they can keep showing you advertisement, because that's the only way they make money. Now, in order for you to keep coming back, Facebook have to make sure that whatever you're seeing in your newsfeed is something that you're interested in. So based on your interactions with your friends, based on interactions with your pages and all that, Facebook determine whether you're interested in a person or a brand or not. Now, let's take it from the brand perspective. Now, if you're a brand, of course, put it this way, brands are the only ones that will pay money to Facebook to show themselves on their newsfeed. So you are the only, naturally Facebook would lower your organic reach in order for you to, start paying. Basically, what I'm trying to say here is organic reach is dead, at least almost dead. So the key here is, how do we advertise effectively to achieve the result that we want? So basically, for any brand, okay, I would not be able to explain the thousand factors which is included in the newsfeed algorithm. But put it this way, if I like your Facebook page today, okay, if I like your Facebook page today, for the first few days to first few weeks, I will actually see most of the things that you post on your Facebook page, because I'm actually kind of like a new to your community. But over time, if I do not engage, if I do not take action on the things that you posted, I don't like, I don't comment, of course I don't share, I don't even stop when I scroll through, when I'm browsing on my newsfeed, over time Facebook will deem me as uninterested. So naturally, in order to keep certain portion of your fans to be engaged, you need to, of course, your direction of content direction and etc. has to be something, you have to constantly come up something that is, exciting and interesting for your fans. But ultimately, for any brands, it is still possible to achieve higher percentage of organic reach, which certain of the pages, like certain pages that we manage, has got over 10 to 50% organic reach, but still it is not possible to achieve 100%. Okay, so no matter how much you have worked hard to gain all these 10,000, 100,000 fans to your Facebook page, do not expect to reach everyone when you run ads. I mean, when you post anything and do not run ads. So ultimately, what Facebook wants to do is they want you to run ads. But the problem is, if you do not understand certain things about Facebook advertising, like certain terminologies, certain concepts, here and there, Facebook advertising can be intimidating to certain people, especially if you're new to this. So that's the reason why we put together an online class, which, I'm going to give you a link that you can sign up to this online class for 50% discount. What we cover in this Facebook advertising fundamentals for beginners is really to help two groups of people. First, people who are new to Facebook advertising, that they are kind of like unsure, because inside there are two parts of the class. One part of the class, we answer a lot of questions that people do not understand or probably misunderstand about Facebook advertising, and these are the concepts that I want to help you get it right. Other than that, the second part of the class will be, we will talk about how we set up a Facebook ads campaign for our clients. I will have detailed walkthrough, step by step, to teach you how to use Facebook Ads Manager. So now, it's really for beginners, but however, if you have already experience in Facebook advertising, yet you still find some of the concepts unclear, I still recommend that you participate as well, especially for bosses. Now, if you manage a company, even if you manage an agency, for example, you have an agency running your ads for you, this is still a class for you. Why? Because do you know what are they doing? Do you know the concepts? Do you know what are the right questions to ask? Do you know what are the right metrics to look at? So basically, this is a class that wants to explain, to help you lay a very important fundamental about Facebook advertising before you jump right in. So I'm going to leave a link at the comment, or probably in the video later. I'll be updating the video later. But if you want to find out now, if you're already on it, you can go to facebookadsclasses.com, which is inside. You click online class, then you'll be able to go to the class and take a look. So we're giving away, because we just launched the class yesterday. It was fantastic. We signed up about 50 over people yesterday, which is very exciting. Now, this 50% discount is only available until end of the month. So I strongly recommend that you take advantage of this. And moving forward, we will be doing more of Facebook Live sessions, short ones like this, to answer certain important Facebook advertising FAQ. So if you do have any questions that you want to ask, drop me a message, or you can comment below. Now, the other thing that you should do now is you should actually click on subscribe and follow, so that you are able to get notification whenever we go on live to discuss on this. I promise that I will do more live sessions right now, and do forward this video to people who might need this, especially those who are struggling with how to get the Facebook advertising right and all that. Okay, so that's it. Okay, thank you for tuning in for this one, and I'll be seeing you very soon. Happy weekend. Thanks everyone. Thanks. Bye.